What's up, everybody? How are you? How are things? What's going on? Welcome to the Sunday SWEATBOX. The Sunday SWEATBOX, NFL style. Box is acting up. 8 games in this early window. Colts, 4th and 1 at the Pittsburgh 7. They get exactly one. Taylor runs it for a first down. They have goal to go. 6 minutes in. Certainly will give you all the coin toss information from these early games here momentarily. The Colts in Pittsburgh is the one game on the local Las Vegas affiliate today on CBS in the early window. That's the one that I will have a fast feed on in these early games. There are 3 late games today: Jacksonville Raiders, Kansas City Buffalo, and New Orleans Rams. 2 of those 3 I'll have on Fox and CBS, so we'll have fast feeds on Jacksonville Raiders, KC Buffalo. The other one's a little bit of a delay. Colts, 3rd and goal at about the 1. Taylor bangs it down there for about 5. There's a relatively good chance they're going to go right back to him here. Inside the 1 here. Clock moving around 8:20 to go in the first. Big formation, Colts. Motion left, play fake. Throw by Warren, it's batted down. Nice play by the Pittsburgh defense. Colts went big, tried to trick them with Mo Alley Cox and Warren out to the left. Warren lined up as the fullback on that play. Taylor picked up the blitzer pretty good. It was a good block. Jones, the pass was still deflected. 4th and goal, 8:07 left. 12 plays, 78 yards so far. Nothing scoring yet. Jones gooses it. He's in easy. Touchdown Colts. 13 plays, 79 yards. Indianapolis, after getting a stop against Pittsburgh, takes the lead. Justin Jefferson has found the paint for the Vikings. 10:17 to go in the first. In Detroit, J.J. McCarthy hits him, and it's 7-all. These uniforms the Packers are wearing today are an abomination. This is 2 straight weeks they've come with some duds. Caleb Williams running it inside the 5. I'll go over all those here in a second. I'm doing a bad job of just kind of jumping around here early. Okay. Patriots, they're in. What do we have here? Carolina makes a play. Bears 4th and goal at the 9-minute mark of the first here against the Bengals. 4th and goal at the 2. Gun, empty backfield, lots of big dudes on the line for the Bears. Here comes a trick play. And it's a touchdown pass from DJ Moore to Williams. Bears, after giving up an opening kickoff for a touchdown to Jones, 98 yards for the Bengals, the Bears have come back. 6:44 to go in the first. Cincinnati 7, Chicago 7. Bears closed a 2.5-point favorite in this game. Total was 51.5, 52. Well on its way. Giants lead San Francisco 7-0. In the first, 6:24 to go there. Niners closed a 2.5-point favorite, 48.5 the total. New England leads Atlanta 7-0. Patriots closed 4.5 and 45. There was some 45.5 on the total. Colts 7-0 over Pittsburgh. Colts 3.5. 3.5 dog money. 3 minus a bunch of money. Also at close. 51.5 the total. A lot of over money there. 7-0 Indy. Carolina Green Bay. No score. 6.5 to go in the first. So Green Bay fumble. And Carolina gets it at their own dick line. They'll take over against Green Bay. No score in that game. Let's see. What else is happening here? Minnesota, Detroit 7-all. 5 minutes into the first, each team has scored a touchdown on their opening drive. No score in Houston. Not a surprise there. 4:27 to go in the first. Denver is on the move. Two and a half and 41 the total in that game. Detroit closed a 9.5 favorite, 48 against Minnesota. Chargers, Tennessee 7-all. Tennessee a pick 6. Chargers come back and score. 7:24 to go in the first. Knotted up in Nashville, 9.5 and 44. The Chargers close the favorite. $51-yard field goal for the Broncos. I think it's blocked by Houston. No score in that one. Still 4:27 to go in the first in Houston. Seven play, 76 yards, 3:53 off the clock on that Chargers scoring drive as they tie it up in Nashville. Colts are going to force another punt from the Steelers. McCaffrey, 5-yard touchdown catch. For Mac Jones, lots of noise at the Meadowlands today. Niner fans, they're invasive. 4:16 to go in the first. That one knotted up at 7 as well. Every game has already had at least one touchdown. Some have had 2 with the exception of Denver and Houston. No field goals yet. 10 touchdowns and no field goals. Colts fumble the punt? What happened here? Yeah, Downs muffin. Lions punt it. Vikings break serve. 3-4 against 5-2 up in Detroit. Got a little fight in the Green Bay Carolina game. I'm actually fake news. Green Bay Carolina, Denver, Houston, both games no score. Every other game has at least one touchdown. The Steelers recovered the muff punt. They gave him the ball at the 12. The Pittsburgh player actually first touched it at the 19. And he deflected it all the way up to himself at around the 12 before he caught it and ran it in. If you could actually make that happen, then why wouldn't you, as the returning the muff punt, just deflect the ball and bat the ball all the way down the field? I mean, they could have batted into the end zone and fell in it for a touchdown if that's the rule. I don't understand. Anyways, 2nd and 3 for the Steelers at the 4. Motion left, Metcalf. Here's the give to him. Colts string it out. Can't get to the corner. No gain. Steelers, 3rd and 3 at the 4. Rodgers gun. Fires over the middle. Batted and incomplete. Try to throw it to Washington, that big monster in the middle. Colts had a good job on him. 4th and 3. The Steelers look like they're going to go for it. Patriots punt it to Atlanta. Falcons will have good field position, take over around midfield. 3:19 to go in the first. 7-0 New England. 4th and 3. Steelers at the 4. Rodgers gun. Backfield empty. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Slant. Knocked down. Dropped. They get nothing. Colts will take over at their own 4. 4:17 to go in the first. 7-0 Indianapolis. The throw to Washington came before he was really ready for it. And the Steelers do not make the Colts pay for the fumble. Houston got it down to the dick here. There is a penalty. Let's see what the flag is. Vikings out past midfield on their second drive. 7:42 left. Vikings off of a Thursday night game. The Lions off their bye. McCarthy's checking to something here. Play fake. Dumps it off to Jones. Gain of about 7. 4th and 6 field goal for the Bengals is good. They make it 10-7. McPherson chip shot. 1st and goal for Houston after the defensive hold. It's at the 2. Nothing doing on first down there. Broncos lead the league in penalties and penalty yards this season. Giants, 3rd and 10 complete for about 7. They're going to have to punt it. 2:45 to go in the first. Giants on the throwbacks today. I love those jerseys. First down, Vikings at the Detroit 39. McCarthy play fake. Got all day. Gonna run. He sets his feet and fires. Incomplete. I'll say one thing. He looks pretty sharp here early. Whatever injury he had for 2 months, magically seems okay now. Wow, the Texans can't get in here. It's 4th and goal now, literally at about the 10-inch line. Colts first down on the first play to Pierce, out to the 17, 13-yard gain there. So Houston, unable to bang it in so far. Let's see what they do here. I assume they're going to go for it. Here we go. Big formation, jumbo formation. Stroud, under center. Unfucking believable. There's going to be a false start. Houston crowd really letting their team have it here. Some of these, there are some Denver fans in there. They're making a little bit of noise too. If the Boo Birds are out, the Texans are going to have to kick a field goal. Big pass by McCarthy on 3rd down. He drops one right in the bucket. Is that Addison? First and goal at the 6. Every time they show Joe Burrow on the sideline, he looks like he could not give a shit about anything in life. He looks like he'd rather be anywhere else than sitting on that bench. Oh, shit. The way the Bengals lost last week, who could blame him? There's a penalty on the Colts, I guess, that took them back because they're back at the 6-yard line now. 3rd down and maybe 5 or 6 after the short completion to one of the tight ends. Touchdown. Hawkinson is in. And the Vikings, 2 for 2 so far. Looking pretty sharp here early in Detroit. They've taken the 14-7 lead at the 4:08 mark of the first quarter. Fourth and 1, Bryce Young runs for the first down. Wow, gave him a 56 for the Packers, gave him the business getting out of bounds. I mean, that is Bush. Jesus. The Falcons are in. Falcons are in. Great play, Drake London. Colts moved the sticks. Down's the first down catch. Trying to atone for his muff punt on the last drive. Jones, play fake. Jones fires to Pierce. Incomplete. Yeah, that cornerback for the Patriots didn't have a fucking sniff. Penix put it right up there for London to make a play. The corner's only 5'8". Williams, first down Bears into Bengal territory. 13-yard carry. It's 10-7 Cincy in this one. He's going to run it again for about 8 more. There is a flag on this one. That one will come back. Extra point for Atlanta is good. Tie game up in New England. Jones, gun, fires. Complete to Taylor on an arrow route. No, that's not Taylor. 26. Give him like 3. Abdullah, the running back in the game now. Young hit as he throws. They call it a fumble on the field. That's going to get turned over. Overturned. KFC with the honey barbecue commercial. I got to be honest, it looks pretty freaking good. I can go for some chicken wings right now. 10:30 in the morning, why not? 3rd and 8, Jones fires a laser right at the sticks. Going to be about a yard short. The Colts are probably going to have to punt it. Houston did settle for that field goal after the penalty. They lead 3-0 at the end of one against Denver. Colts went for it. Fake punt. They got it. I mean, it was basically a goose. They just snapped it to the up back and they went forward. I'm not sure. Pittsburgh had to know it was coming. They still couldn't stop it. Gained about 4. Panthers on 3rd and 6 throw it to the end zone, and Young's pass is picked off in the end zone. 12:50 to go in the second quarter. Still no score in Green Bay. Costly error there. The Panthers had to get something out of that drive, and they didn't. I think the Packers are wearing the worst uniforms I've ever seen in my life today. I mean, those are hideous. Looks like the Bears are going to have to settle for a field goal. 4th and 6 for them. Lions on 3rd and 9. Big complete pass out to the midfield. Amon-Ra St. Brown from Goof. And Detroit will move the sticks. Niners start of the second quarter against the G-Men. They're into Giants territory at the 37, 1st and 10. Play fake. Jones fires it down to the 20, complete. Gain of about 19. That's Kendrick Bourne. Now I'm watching Red Zone feeds about a minute ahead of about 5 seconds ahead of the feed that I'm watching, my main game feed. McCaffrey loses a few there. They're in the red zone. Bears 47-yard field goal by Santos is no good. I don't know how this guy has a job. He's one of the only guys in the league that can't kick a 50-yarder. 10-7 Bengals, 49 seconds to go in the first. We got a flag, offsides Bengals. Now it's going to be like 4th and 1. That's a colossal blunder by the Bengals. George Kittle down to the 11 will be 3rd and 5 there. Second quarter in Pittsburgh. This is one of those drives because it started at the 4-yard line. The Colts might have the ball for an hour. 4th and 1. First down run for the Bears down to the 20. Gain of about 5. That is Jennings. 13:08 to go in the second. San Francisco 13. Giants 7. Extra point pending. Houston up 3-0. They have the ball back against Denver early second quarter at their own 21, gain of about 3. First play of this series. Jones's pass over the middle is incomplete. Looking for a flag, and they do get one. Porter. Chargers have a punt. Big return for the Titans. Is it a touchdown return for the Titans? It is. Dyke, 67-yard punt return. The Titans. 14-7 late in the first, 2:55. We got a defensive touchdown and a special teams touchdown for the Titans. Oh, Harbaugh's losing shit. I mean, I'm talking to my buddy from Pittsburgh about the Bengals defense. The defense is hideous. I said, but yeah, they had to stop. It was 4th and 6, and they had to stop, and they couldn't get off the field because the guy goes off sides. I mean, if it's my team, that guy's I'm just send him off the field. Just get the fuck out of here. Get out and clear your locker out. Get your shit out of here. Be out by halftime. Like, go. No longer a part of this organization. Absolutely fucking brain dead to just give the Bears a first down there. Taylor out past midfield here. The Colts are on this drive. It's gone over 5 minutes now. Started at their own 4. So 46, 40, 50 yards now. 2nd and 7 now at the Pittsburgh 46. Colts 7-0. It feels a lot worse than that. They're pretty much having their way in this game. Bears look like they're in. Zacchaeus. First play of the second quarter, Chicago has taken a 13-10 lead, point pending. Taylor again bangs it down for 5. It'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Packers into the red zone against Carolina. 9 minutes to go in the second. No score there still. Love back. Love is sacked. Back at the 29. Good work by the Panthers defensive front. Jones gives it to Taylor. First down Colts. Gain of about 3. All kinds of pre-snap stuff there. Eye candy. In the end, they didn't do a whole lot. Just give it to the tailback and let him do his thing. First down Colts. Extra point for the Bears is good. It's 14-10 at Chicago. C.J. Stroud has been hit in the head. It is questionable to return. I'll keep you posted on that one. Certainly don't know how the hell the Houston's going to score points. If you want to talk about a game that a dead nut under, I mean, how in the fuck can that game have ever closed 41? Like, in what world? Those two defenses are very good, and the offenses suck. We got a fumble for the Colts. Pittsburgh gets it back at the 44. Jones fumbles. T.J. Watt has got it back for Pittsburgh. Only down 7-0, 11:21 to go in the second. We finally got to the end of the first quarter in Detroit. That game and then the Tennessee, or the Chargers and Tennessee also lagging behind a little bit. Vikings haven't led at Ford Field since 2021 until today. They got another stop and they take over at their own 8. First down, start of the second quarter. McCarthy 5 for 7, 68 yards, 2 touchdowns. Gunn, back, sacked. No, he got away. And now they got him. He got away only momentarily. Although it's a huge difference. I thought they got him at the 2 and he got away and ran to about the 5. So it's a sack, but not nearly what it could have been. He kind of got lost in the wash there of all these jerseys. He needed to make one more guy miss. He could have made something out of that play. In the end, it's a 2-yard loss, 3rd and 12. The Minnesota coach is losing his shit. I've never seen him that mad before. He's mad, yelling at one of the refs about something. Guessing it's probably some sort of a defensive holding downfield, because McCarthy did buy himself some time there late, but nothing was open. 3rd and 12, shotgun, trips left for McCarthy. Here's the snap, 4-man rush for Detroit. Throws to the back. Hawkinson coming out of the backfield there as the safety valve. It's incomplete, and Minnesota will have to punt for the first time today. Patriots banging away, 1st and goal down to the 3. Colts 10 first downs, Pittsburgh 0. T.J. Watt coming off the left side against the Colts right tackle, just beat him senseless, stripped him and sacked the trifecta for Watt there. Strip. So we got a forced fumble, a sack, and a fumble recovery all in one play. Patriots banging up the middle. Touchdown. 8:53 to go in the second. 8:52. Jennings bangs it in. The third back. 13-7 New England, point pending. I still can't buy the fact that the Patriots are any good. I'm going to have to make some adjustments. I've slowly made some to where I wasn't actually against them today for the first time in forever. Giants down 14-7, 3rd and 13, out near midfield. Dart back, fires. Complete to midfield, but it's going to be short. Probably going to have to punt it. It'll be 4th and about 6 for the Giants, down by a touchdown. Steelers take over, 11:21 to go. First half, Rodgers back, dumps it to the back, makes a guy miss. Not the second guy, loss of about 3. Do have a flag down, probably a face mask against the Colts. And that'll give Pittsburgh their first down of the day. Auburn has fired Hugh Freeze. I guess that's all it takes sometimes, lose to Kentucky. That's not a face mask. He punched him in the face, but he didn't grab his face mask. Clotheslined him. Herbert fires one. It would have killed a fan if it would have gone into the stands. It was an absolute missile. Incomplete, 4th and 8, and the Chargers are going to have to kick a field goal. Goff throws complete down to the 30. It'll be 2nd and about 7. Vikings 14-7 over Detroit. Lions on the move. Rodgers throws it over the middle, incomplete on 2nd and 10. Metcalf drops it. Packers did kick a field goal against Carolina. 3-0 they lead. I guess all it takes these days is lose to Kentucky and you lose your job. Fired. Colts are going to challenge here. I guess the spot for Pittsburgh. There's a timeout on the field. 8:54 to go in the second quarter. Be a commercial in that game. Big play by Detroit on 2nd and 8. Broken tackle, and they're down in a goal-to-go situation now at the 10. Who is that, Montgomery? Yeah, nice play. I think this is a first down for Pittsburgh. I'm not sure what the Colts were challenging. Quick slant by Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They technically did spot that ball outside the 10, so it was 1st and 10 at the 10.5 for Detroit. Now it's 2nd and 1 at the 1.5. Big formation here. Goff under center. One back, one receiver out to the left. To give us to the back, Montgomery, he's stacked up in the backfield, loses 2. 3rd and 3 at the 3.5 for Detroit. What a piss poor play call. Steelers, I guess they did give them the spot. The Colts probably kept their challenge, or get the challenge again later when they went to. The Steelers end up sneaking it there, and they do get it. So first down, Pittsburgh, 8:40 to go, clock moving. Steelers into the red zone. Houston banging it down. It's going to be goal to go. 4th and 1 for the Lions at the 2, 1.5, whatever you want to call it. After the incompletion, Goff gives it to Montgomery. He bangs it in to the middle, and I think he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's a run for the Steelers on first down, give them 4. So after the Jones fumble on the Watt strip sack, this is the first drive of the day that Pittsburgh's actually gotten some first downs. 3rd and 7 for the Steelers now. 2nd and goal for Houston. There's a run to the outside by Collins, I think. We got a flag. We got multiple flags in this. I don't know what the hell they called here. Holding against Houston. What a piece of shit they are. They're not even going to get a touchdown out of this. They had 1st and goal to 1. Rodgers fires a slant complete. Down to the 2, first down, Pittsburgh. Good execution. Fryermuth runs the first slant, and then Austin underneath runs the second one. There's nobody there. Rodgers zinged a bullet in there, caught at about the 6, and he catches it and gets inside the 2. Just got killed. Second and goal Steelers at the Indianapolis 1 here. 10 plays, 55 yards to this point. A couple of 3rd down conversions. Well, a 4th down conversion also in there. Timeout Pittsburgh. 6:16 left. Fourth and 7 for the G-men. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Niners 14-7. Oh yeah, Robert Saleh back at the Meadowlands. There's a beach ball on the field in Green Bay. 3-0 Packers, 4:57 to go in the second. Punt by the Giants, caught at the 45, returned to the 42 of the G-men. Decent return by Moore, and the Niners have really good field position here, up by 7. 4:57 to go here in this Green Bay game. The Panthers down 3-0. They have it at the precipice of the red zone, maybe the 21. Touchdown Pittsburgh, Jalen Warren. .609 to go in the first. He didn't make it by a lot, but you only got to break the plane. That's it. He's in. He ran right over DJ Moore. Or Kenny Moore, sorry. One of the TVs is acting up. Had to get the remote out. Sorry about that. Bengals throwing out route. That's complete from Flacco to Chase. Looks like a first down. Bears 14-10. Clock moving. 9:21 to go in the second quarter. Pittsburgh 7. Colts 7. 6:09 to go before the half. Colts now 2 turnovers in this game. Have kept Pittsburgh in it. They had no first downs until that drive. First down Patriots. Goal to go situation, or close to it. What are they going to do? 14. 14-7 New England, threatening for more. And according to my scoreboard, it looks like the Patriots have scored a touchdown. There's an injury for Atlanta. Second and 10. May swings it. Stephon Diggs. Catch. Makes a guy miss. Gets to the corner. Sticks it in. Touchdown New England. 5:11 to go in the second. 21-7 New England over Atlanta. Fourth and 1 Panthers. First down inside the 5. Goal to go. 3 minutes to go. Clock moving. Touchdown Chargers. Herbert's pass. 20-yarder to Quentin Johnston. Chargers lead at 16-14 in a game that's not nearly as close as that score. The 14 points for Tennessee have come off of an interception return for a touchdown and a punt return for a touchdown. Second and goal touchdown run for the Panthers. That's Rico Dowdle is in, and Carolina has taken the lead in Green Bay. These progressive commercials with the professional backups are very funny. Teddy Bridgewater was in one of them recently. Tommy DeVito just did one. 2:22 to go before the half, and Carolina has taken the lead in Green Bay. I'm getting into the Bet Online guy. I'm getting into a discussion with him about the coaches. He likes the Denver guy, and I can't argue with him. I think Denver's quarterback is sucks. Like they'll never be able to win anything with him as the quarterback. But Jones right to the Pittsburgh guy, intercepted, run back into the red zone. Pittsburgh will start at the 10. Jones threw it right to the linebacker, Peyton Wilson. Just never saw him. I mean, there's no way you could possibly make that throw if you do. That's one of the worst throws of Daniel Jones' career. Big play of Jamar Chase on third down, all the way down to the Chicago 4. First down Bengals in that one. Touchdown Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers has hit Pat Fryermuth, and the Steelers take the lead. 4:22 to go before the half. Colts are -3 in turnovers. Pittsburgh leads it 14-7 after the point. Pass to Chase is incomplete. So they've got a first down for the Broncos on 3rd and 7. They're actually into field goal range. That's a good concept. Nick's hit his guy on an out route, and Broncos are down to the 30-ish. I think the 30-yard line, 29 maybe. 4th and 5, the Niners kick a field goal. Pinheiro from about 50 maybe. Quarterback Mac Jones' nose is bleeding. 17-7, 49ers lead this thing. That kick didn't make it by much, but it did. It gets snuck in there. Mac Jones is 14-14. This field goal from Pinheiro was from 54. I thought it was a short one. I can't believe he made that. I mean, it was only good for 55 at the most. 50-yard field goal by the Vikings. 8 plays, 41 yards, 4:57 off the clock. Vikings 3 of 4 possessions they've scored. They lead Detroit 17-14, 4:42 to go before the half. Cortland Sutton is in for Denver on 3rd and 10, touchdown Broncos. They take the lead in Houston. 4:52 to go before the break. Knicks 4 for 13. Bengals end up with a field goal. That's a you talk about taking a loss. That's a couple times they've gotten down there at the dick line and haven't punched it in. 14-13 the score now in Cincinnati. The Bears lead it. 5:45 or so to go before the half. Big win for the Bear defense. They've yet to let the Bengals score a touchdown on offense. Flacco seems fairly disgusted. Colts had only 4 turnovers all season. Today, 3. Total yards 131 to 64 Colts. 10 first downs to 6. It was 10-0 before the last 2 drives. Jones play fake, dumps it off to Warren. Caught, gain of 7. "49-yard field goal coming for Joey Sly for the Titanicals to tie it up in Houston or in Nashville. Right down the middle. 17-all, 5:02 to go before the half. Chargers and Titanicals knotted up. Two-minute warning. Falcons on the move. Penix fires outside, complete. Third and long. Who's Bob Kraft got in his box? Chick is extremely hot. Who is that? Penix dumps it off to the back. Gain of about 8 on 3rd and 10. That's Pitts. Kind of line up in the slot that time. Clock moving. 4th and short. Colts on 4th and 3 are going to have to punt it. Couple of incompletions. Stop that drive. Back to the 10. Williams out to the 17 or so. 3:19 to go before the half. Steelers have 2 timeouts. They have the ball back up by a touchdown. Bears have it at the 35 against Cincinnati. 5:47 to go when this drive starts. Toss left. Got a hold on the Bears. Loss of 2 on the play. They'll take the penalty. 1st and 20. Play fake. So Stroud's out for the Texans. Backup for Houston is Davis Mills. Nico Collins over the middle, complete. 1st down, Texans. 4 minutes to go in the half. There's a flag. Oh, we got an interception. Jones's pass was deflected at the line. His arm was hit, and the Giants take it away. And they're actually, and now Burns is hurt. That stinks. But 17-7, the Giants have a chance to score here before the half. It's been a relatively perfect half so far. Burns was the one that made the hit. Oh, he's up. He's not hurt. He's just banging the ground in happiness. Looks like a lot of these games are going to go to the half at around the same time today. It's going to be a car crash. 8 games in this early window. Pittsburgh trying to get on the move here. Warren, big gain on 1st down for about 8. Let's recap the scores real quick before we have some games go into the half. 14-13, Bears over Cincinnati. 3:49 to go before the break. 17-7, Frisco leads the Giants. 23 seconds left there. 21-7, Atlanta trailing New England. Falcons on the move. 1:11 to go before the break. 14-7, Steelers over Colts. 3:19 to go before the half. Carolina 7-3 at Green Bay inside the last minute of the first half. Stroud's in the concussion protocol. 17-14, Minnesota leads Detroit. 2-minute warning. 7-6, Denver over Houston. Texans are inside the 30, 1st down, and that'll be to the 2-minute warning as well. Chargers, Tennessee tied up at 17, 4:49 to go before the break. Alt injured again for the Chargers. He's out for the time being. This just happened in Nashville. Obviously, the guy's a stud. Big injury for them. Drake May runs for a couple here for the Patriots. 3rd down, 1:05 left. Atlanta calling timeouts. Trying to get it back before the break. Love, 1st down for Green Bay. Dumps it off incomplete. They're at the Carolina 12. Giants field goal on 4th and 10 is no good. Wide left. 15 seconds before the break, Niners 17-7. God, that has to be depressing. Giants defense makes by far their best play of the game, and their offense can't give them any points. Wind at the Meadowlands is a motherfucker. Love's pass is caught. 10 seconds left in the half. Timeout Green Bay, 3rd and 6. Pittsburgh first down, out past the 45 against the Colts, up 14-7. Love fires, end zone incomplete, 5 seconds left. Dubs the intended receiver, and they're going to have to kick a field goal. McCarthy for the Packers, or for the Vikings, throws an arm punt. All kinds of flags. I mean, they're not even, the Lions aren't even trying to, or Vikings aren't even trying to tackle him. Hutchinson hit him as he threw. Those two played together at Michigan a few years ago. Probably pretty friendly. Illegal contact is the call against the Lions. First down, Minnesota. They're up 17-14 with the ball. Green Bay field goal at the buzzer is good. 7-6 Carolina at the half. Giants 17-7 at the half. Trailing 49ers. We'll get that to you shortly. Halftime lines in both. 6 others still out. All of them at the 2-minute warning except for Chargers, Tennessee. McCarthy play fake to the right, fires it back to the left, incomplete. Hockenson, the intended receiver. Oh, we got an Atlanta fumble by the Patriots, and it's 1st and goal Atlanta, 23 seconds left. Huge play here. The Patriots up 21-7, had the ball at midfield, and May is stripped. 11 for Atlanta came in, beat the right guard on the play, strips him. Huge play, and the Falcons are trying to worm their way back into this thing. They were on the cusp of getting run off the field, and the Patriots have the ball starting the second half as well. Could have been 24 or 28-7. Justin Jefferson. Two-minute warning for the Texans in Denver. 4th down. First and goal, Falcons at the 7, the 6, Penix. He's going to run it. He's short. They have 1 timeout left. Let's see if they call it. Yep. 16 seconds left. That's it. All the teams are out of timeouts in that game. First down, Vikings. Oh, we got a fumble? The Lions are saying they have it. They do have it if it's a fumble. The refs are having a discussion about this. Fairbairn's field goal is good from 38. Houston, 1:52 left in the half. They take a 9-7 lead. Arnold for Detroit makes a play here. So Naylor had it, and then he didn't. That might be an interception. I thought it might be incomplete. Now I don't know. London, touchdown Falcons. They're in. That's his second today. 21-13 point pending. 12 seconds left before the half. Cardinal error by the Patriots, who have done really not much else wrong today. So the ball was behind Naylor, who did not catch it. I guess this is an interception by Arnold. No simultaneous possession. I mean, they basically were fighting over it for a good solid 10 seconds. Pittsburgh, 55 seconds left. They're at the Colts 30, up 14-7, 2nd and 10. Rodgers drops, fires, caught. Gain of about 7. Clock moves. Now it's still moving. Steelers 2 timeouts. Third and a long 4 for Pittsburgh at the 25. Rodgers gun, back. Looks, fires, caught. First down to the 13. There is a flag down. 15 seconds left. Defensive holding against Moore. First down, Pittsburgh. That saves them their timeout. They still have 2 left. McCarthy zings one. That's the replay of this interception. It does stand, so the Vikings will take over. I'm sorry, the Lions take over at their own 38. Call does stand. Rodgers pumps. Got him. Sacked back at the 17. 10 seconds left. 3rd and 3, Bears in the red zone. 1:33 to go before the half. Incomplete pass. They're going to have to probably kick a field goal. Halftime prices coming up. 3 games are in. Frisco 17, Giants 7. Frisco did win the toss and defer. They'll have the ball. Giants a small favorite. It's pick flat or half the dog, 20, dog a quarter. There is actually a market where Pittsburgh at Paradise Wager where the Niners are the favorite. Pick 15 on top. 23 the total. No arguments with any of that. I lean under. Atlanta, New England just went in 21-14 Patriots. They get the ball first. Patriots 2.5, 23 the total, 23.5 also out there. Lean over. Carolina 7-6 at Green Bay at the half. That'll be the second one out after Frisco and the Giants. Field goal for the Bears is good. 1:29 left. They lead 17-13 at Cincinnati. Green Bay a touchdown favorite in the second half. 21.5 the total. Lean Carolina. Lions call their first timeout. 3rd and 13. This Minnesota defense has played pretty well today. Incomplete pass. Good pressure on Goff. 4th and 11. They're going to have to punt it back. Turnover nets nothing. 2nd and 20 for Pittsburgh. We got a gain to Austin for about 10. 3 seconds left. Pittsburgh will likely have to kick a field goal. Field goal from Boswell is good. Halftime, 17-7. Pittsburgh leads the Colts. Halftime in downtown Detroit. Minnesota leads the Lions 17-14. Five in now, 3 to go. Got a touchdown for the Bengals? It is. It's T. Higgins. 1:12 to go before the half, and the Bengals have taken the lead against the Bears 20-17. That's an amazing play by Higgins. I mean, it really is by Higgins. That's 9 consecutive home games with a receiving touchdown for Higgins. 3rd player in the Super Bowl era to do that. That wasn't even a good pass at all. It was a bad pass. It was ill-advised. That's a remarkable play. I shouldn't say that pass was ill-advised. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was from that other angle. That's just an insane level of talent to haul that in and stay in bounds and take it to the end zone. Okay, let's see. Let's run these things down again. Frisco and the Giants. Second half, Niners-Giants about to kick off. Pick 23. Carolina, Green Bay will be behind that. Green Bay 7, 21.5. Atlanta, New England 21-14, 2.5 and 23.5. The Patriots the favorite. Minnesota, Detroit, Lions 6 minus money, 6.5 flat out there, 6.5 dog money out there as well. I actually think anything more than 6 is absurd. I actually like the Vikings a lot. If this McCarthy stays somewhat healthy, they've come out and played well. The defense is playing hard. They're making a lot of plays. I think that they have a really good chance to win this game outright. I would take 6.5 for sure. I would also take 6 even money and 6 plus 05, which is also out there if you look for it hard enough. Let's see. Also at the half, Indianapolis, Pittsburgh 17-7. Steelers 17 straight unanswered. Colts 3 turnovers after only having 4 all year today. Colts laying 6.5 minus money out there. Total 27, 26.5 over. Probably a little bit of a correlation to Colts to over in a parlay. I would consider that for sure. Defense hasn't done a whole lot lately. Chargers are up 20-17 at the half against Tennessee. Again, the two touchdowns the Titans have scored. One was a pick six, and the other one was a punt return for a touchdown. Williams fires incomplete. Less than a minute to go for the Bears, down 20-17. Denver, Houston also in the second quarter. Everything else is at the half. Niners and G-Men about to kick off at the Meadowlands. And that'll be the first second half out. Colts 5.5 at the Westgate. Why the fuck are they so cheap? 6.5 everywhere else. Third and 10. Davis Mills pass to Collins is caught, but loss of yardage. Denver calls their last timeout. 46 seconds left. Houston will punt, up 9-7. Zacchaeus a catch for the Bears. First down. Bears on 3rd and 3. Gain of about 10. 46 seconds left. Clock stopped. Distance to the target line, it says to the Cincinnati 37. Like, how in what world do you think that that's right? Cairo Santos doesn't have a 54-yard leg. He's the only guy in the league that can't kick a 50-yard field goal. They're saying a 54-yarder he can make. I don't think he has a chance. I think we have an injury in the Bengal game. Oh, you run into the chains. 23% I hit the chain gang guy. That's a tough beat. What happened here? So Denver fumbled the punt. Hit the returner right in the foot. Denver's had 2 or 3 different guys return punts this year, and they all have problems catching the punts. Caleb Williams out past midfield for the Bears. Slides for it. Bears 2 timeouts left. 31 seconds left before the break. Be 3rd and short for Chicago. Halftime price, Colts are getting bet up from 6.5 minus a bunch of money now. It's almost as high as 7. Westgate finally went to 6, but I mean, it took them forever. They started at 4.5. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if the Colts stop turning the ball over, they'll come back and win the game. But these are the games that Mike Tomlin's like found a way to win for 15 years now, if not more. Chargers 20-17 over Tennessee. San Diego to LA, whatever if you want to call them. 6-point favorites at halftime. 21 over 15 the total. Minnesota 17-14 over Detroit. Detroit 6 minus money, 23.5. My favorite bet, second half, Minnesota +6, even money or better. Widely available. You can even lay up to -05, and that's still okay. Big pass to Moore by Williams for the Bears. First down there in the field goal range. Houston now, clock moving, 25 seconds left. First down there in field goal territory at the... Oh, we had a Denver injury. That'll stop the clock. 19 seconds left. 99 for Denver. The nose tackle is down. Let's see what happens. I'm going to watch the replay. Oh, man, he just his right knee. I think it might have even been a non-contact deal. So we got 2 games still out, and 2 games are already into the third quarter. 4 of them are at halftime out of the 8. "29-yard line for the Bears. Williams back, dumps it off, incomplete. 21 seconds. Bears still have 1 timeout left. Williams fires into the end zone. Incomplete. Over Moore's head. 12 seconds left. 3rd and 10. Second half underway in Foxborough. Patriots. What the fuck are they? Oh, okay, hang on. Something else. Sorry. I'm fake news. Sack for the Texans. They're going to have to call their last timeout. Here comes a blitz for the Bengals. Williams fires, incomplete. 8 seconds left. He got hit there pretty hard. I think he wanted a flag. 47-yard field goal for Santos. This is like the outside of his range. I think he's missed one from the... Absolute shank. He's missed 2 from 47 today, I think. 20-17, Bengals. Oh, no, he hasn't missed one today. Oh, yeah, he did. They took it off because of penalty. Yeah, the Bengals went off sides. Just a complete shank. Just a duck hook. 3 seconds left in the first half. The Bengals are going to go in up 20-17. 40-yarder for Houston at the gun. Fairbairn's kick is just good. Slides inside the right upright. Houston leads at 12-7 over Denver at the break. Giants, first possession, second half. Sorry, Niners. On 3rd and 13, the pass to Jennings is incomplete, broken up. And 5 minutes into the half, and we'll have a field goal attempt for San Francisco. That kick for Houston was about as close to the upright as you could possibly come without hitting it. Halftime prices. As all the games now are either at the half or coming out. Let's go in order of when they're going to come out. First is Minnesota and Detroit. 17-14. Lions trail the Vikings. Lions are laying 6 minus money in the second half. I like Minnesota a lot. My favorite play in the second half, Minnesota. +6, even money or better. Widely available, 461. Minnesota 17-14 at the half, and they do get the ball first. Also at the half, coming out shortly, Indianapolis and Pittsburgh 17-all. Colts laying 6.5, 26.5 the total. I like Indianapolis and over as a correlated parlay, figuring the Colts to be good for at least 20 on their own in the second half. If they stop the turnovers and the dumb shit, probably have a chance to come back and win this thing. But I wouldn't play either one of them straight. Just one of those. It could be one of those days that they just don't have it. Hard to say for sure, but I think Colts to over in a parlay is a good bet. And I think Minnesota plus the points is a good bet. Those 2 are about to go out. There will be 3 other ones that are still in. Chargers, Tennessee, 6 on top and 21. I think the Chargers probably are right. Tennessee can do very little on offense. 14 or 17 points are off a pick six and a punt return for a touchdown. The other two games just went in. Those will be at halftime simultaneously for the next 10 and a half, 11 minutes. Houston over the Chargers, 12-7. Over the Broncos, 12-7. Broncos laying 3 minus 20. Total 17 and a half. There is some 18 under, 12 under, 15 out there. 17 and a half is the prevalent number in the second half. And Chicago and Cincinnati, 20-17 Bengals. At the break, Bears the favorite. I don't understand that. I don't agree with it at all. I think the Bengals should be the favorite. I got nothing. Bears are laying 4, 26 and a half the second half. Bengals do have the one catch for a touchdown from Higgins, and they had the kick return to start the game for a touchdown, and then 2 other field goals. As bad as it's been, they're still ahead by 3. So Bears get the ball first, but I don't get it. Yeah. The other 4 games in the second half: Frisco 20-7 over the Giants. Atlanta trails New England 21-14 early in the third. Minnesota over Detroit 17-14, just starting at Ford Field. Kevin Burkhardt, fresh off World Series duty, reporting to Detroit for today's game with Tom Brady. And Carolina, Green Bay. The Packers just missed a chip shot. 7-6 Carolina still leads at 10 minutes to go in the third. Colts and Pittsburgh just started second half, 17-7. Denver now laying 3.5 in the second half. The game's getting bent up against Houston. Davis Mills, the QB for Houston, as C.J. Stroud's in the concussion protocol. No opinion. I think if it goes to 4, I would take Houston at +4. 17.5 over a bunch of money. Tomorrow's SWEATBOX. I'm going to be with you for the NFL game, of course, Monday Night Football. Cowboys, Cardinals, but more importantly and more fun, we'll have college basketball. There's a bajillion games tomorrow. Can't wait. Can't wait. Taylor on 3rd and 1, he did not get it. I know the Colts well enough to know they're probably going to go for it here. But it is 4th down. Fourth down Colts, 3 for 3 on 4th downs today. I think Jones got about 2 there. He tried to get him to jump, they wouldn't, and then right before they thought they might not run a play. 4 for 4 on 4th down. That's the only thing the Colts have done well today. Oh, Jones is sacked. Highsmith coming off the right edge. Beat the left tackle badly. Colts average 7.2 yards per play on first down this season. They lead the league in that stat. Today, they're only averaging 3.9 yards on first down. Jones gets hit going out of bounds. It's going to be third and about 21. I think that technically might be another sack. Porter. McCarthy's pass is behind the receiver, Naylor, incomplete, and the Vikings are probably going to punt. Colts out to the 38, but it's going to be fourth and about 9. They'll have to punt. Chargers, 4th and 2 at their own 38. They're going to have to punt. Second half prices, there are 2 games still at the break. Everything else is gone. 12-7, Houston leads Denver. Denver 3.5 in the second half. Total is 18.5 over. There is a 19 over 12 at Chris. I actually like under 19 pretty good. Chicago and the Bengals, 20-17. Bengals by 3. Bears laying 4. I think that's a mistake. Second half prices, I like the Colts and over in a baby parlay. Minnesota +6 against Detroit. The Bengals +4 against Chicago. And Houston, if a 4 pops, is the take price. Nothing less than 4 against Denver. And I also like under 19, flat or better. Under 19, flat or better. No bet and anything less than 19. That will do it. Those are my halftime opinions. I will not put them in the chat. Rags82, thanks for the chat. Appreciate you, my man. Loving the streams. Look forward to seeing you down the road. I'm looking forward to hyping this thing up a little bit more aggressively going forward. It's fun times, and we're getting close. Not quite all the way there yet with all the preps and the back end stuff. It's still pretty ragtag. It's still pretty call it novice, I guess. There's a lot of work to get done, but we're getting there. We're on our way, and I do appreciate the support and the effort. We are almost 3 hours into, 2 hours, almost into the third hour of today's SWEATBOX. Here we are at NFL Sunday, Week 9. Cleveland, the Jets, Philadelphia, and Tampa Bay are on buys this week. I'm going to take a buy myself for a little bit of food and sweat some of the second half stuff out. I'll be back with you before the 3 late games start at 4:25, the 4:05 games. Jacksonville and the Raiders, New Orleans and the Rams at 4:05, KC Buffalo at 4:25 Eastern. It is 2:53 Eastern. Be back within an hour. Let you guys sweat these things out with yourself for a bit. Now that most of the first half stuff or the halftime stuff is gone. Again, second half stuff with me. Bengals +4 in the second half. Colts to over in a parlay. Colts -6 and over 26. Minnesota and Detroit. Minnesota +6, my biggest opinion in the second half of all these games. And Houston and Denver under 19. Flat. If you can find an 18.5 plus money or an 18 plus money, it's a small bet only. But 19 is a key number in this game with it sitting 19 as things stand. And again, I would only take 4. Nothing worse than there are no 4s. It's only 3 minus a bunch of money, 3.5 on Denver. I think that the line should be closer to 2.5 at the most in favor of the Broncos. Okay. That'll do it for a bit. I'm going to grab some food and watch some of this stuff for a bit, but I'll be back with you guys. Let's call it sometime in the next, like I said, we'll be within an hour, but definitely in a bit. I'll fire up the odds screen and let you guys sweat that for a bit. We'll go to breaking news in the 49ers and New York Giants game. Mac Jones is throwing an incompletion, his first of the day. I guess that turnover in the first half was a fumble and not an incompletion. So that's where we're at there. Let's get the odds prices up for you guys to look at here as we go to break. Talk to you guys in a bit. Looks like the Raiders have kicked off to Jacksonville. I got a bunch of emails in the last couple of days telling me about how cheap the ticket prices are, which I thought was comical. Not because it's not true, it's just funny. Like, you have to pay me a lot of money to go to the Raiders game against Jacksonville. Oshivas scored a touchdown for the Bengals from Flacco, but he stepped out of bounds before, so that's going to come off. Colts, 6 turnovers today to 1 for Pittsburgh. Incomplete pass. Picked by the Bears. He gone. 47-27 Bears. They'll kick the extra point to go up by 3 touchdowns. Bengals home losses back-to-back to the Jets and the Bears. That will all but extinguish their hopes to win that division. They'll fall to 3-6. What do we got? New Orleans and the Rams are underway. What the fuck? New Orleans and the Rams, where's that game? I can't find it. Fox single. Yeah, I mean, on the. Okay, there it is. There was a commercial. Denver on 3rd and 11 over the middle, complete by Nix out to midfield. 15 all. 2-minute timeout coming in Houston. Lions touchdown cuts the lead to 27-23. They have all 3 timeouts. There's a chance they might kick off here.
took the touchdown away from the Bears after the interception. Bears started their own 5. Still up by 2 touchdowns, 2:35 left. Jags 3 and out. Saints 3 and out. Detroit calling their timeouts. Vikings need 1 first down to ice this thing away, up by a touchdown against the Lions. Sorry, up by a field goal. Colts need to get to field goal range. Down by 10, out of timeouts. Kick the field goal first. Uh-oh, flag comes flying in late. If they weren't set, that's going to be a runoff. Might be Pittsburgh offsides. They had a bunch of guys coming in and out. McCarthy throws it. Naylor caught. First down. Vikings will win this game 27-24. Big play. He's only 14 for 25 for about $140, but those are winning plays. Steelers did have 12 or 13 guys out there. That's what the call was. Broncos on 3rd and 8, throw it incomplete. They'll have to punt it back to Houston, 1:21 left. Here comes the field goal team. Colts down 10, 13 seconds left. Kick is up and good for the Colts. 27-20, 9 seconds left. Onside kick coming. Man, that ball had some serious English on it. He kicked it like it was a dead pole, and the wind blew it back, or it snuck its way back. It was going to be good from 60. It had all kinds of leg. Vikings 27-24 have beaten the Lions. They'll go to 4-4. Detroit to 5-3 with the loss. Steelers get the onside kick at their own 48, and they will take a knee. They will have beaten the Colts 27-20. Indianapolis not able to overcome 6 turnovers today. Steelers to 5-3 with the win. Indianapolis to 7-2 with the loss. Rams 6:18 to go in the first. They lead New Orleans 7-0. 7 minutes to go before the last game of the day. The whole world that has CBS will get that. This should do a monster game in the ratings. Kansas City a 1.5 to 2 point favorite. There is a 2.5 out there. In town and offshore. Cheap juice offshore. Total 53. Pretty much painted on KC Buffalo. The night game Seattle Washington. Seattle laying 2.5, 3, total 48.5. There is some 48 out there also. Okay. I have some friends at the Westgate, and this is the last Sunday that I'm working without hyping this thing up, which means I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thank you for checking me out here on the SWEATBOX today. Be back tomorrow for college basketball, and NFL Monday night game. Tomorrow's the first day of college basketball. It's a huge card. Look forward to hanging out for a few hours tomorrow night. Schedule it probably somewhere around 7 Eastern and go from there. And certainly look forward to a big number here next week. Hopefully the chat will be active. Everybody will be talking to each other. It'll be a lot of fun. Take care. Thanks a lot. Hanging out with me on the SWEATBOX. Have a good night. Good luck the rest of the way.